Good morning, everyone. Today is the day that I'm going to be plying my yarn. These, to be exact. Still using my makeshift Lazy Kate, yes. I still have not decided on which Lazy Kate I want because if I'm gonna be spending like $40, $50 plus, I wanna make sure that I like it. And I also want one that doesn't take up a lot of space. So that's what I'm struggling with currently. But right now I'm gonna get to plying and see how far I can get today. Hopefully I can get a good chunk done. I'm hoping that I'll be done with this yarn this week. That's the goal. Also, you probably noticed some things are different in this craft area. I switched my desk and the shelves behind me. Originally, the shelves were here where my desk currently is, and the desk was over there, and it was so dark over there. I needed more light, so I decided one day randomly that I would completely switch the desk and the shelves around, and I got rid of a couple things as well, like dressers and some shelves and stuff, and got other things to hold my craft stuff. Let me just show you. So here are my shelves. I think they look so much better here. I also got this thing from IKEA, and it's holding all of my fiber and spinning stuff. So much nicer than taking up a lot of room on this shelf. I was also able to put my computer up here because it was on the floor and I had no space to put it. So this is the only shelf that would fit it. So this is where it's at. And here is where my desk is. So much more light and openness. I think it looks so much better. Obviously I need to hang some things on this wall, which I will get to eventually, but I'm loving it. I'm loving the natural light. I'm loving being able to look out onto my balcony garden. It's been so nice. So that is what's going on currently. Oh, and I bought this thing here. This also has craft stuff in it. So this has been a really big help for storage. Alrighty, let's get to plying. Dear spinning gods, please let this ply go well. Please let the singles cooperate, and please let's have nothing break on me multiple times. Amen. Good morning, everyone. I just finished plying this yarn. I'm so excited to be done with that. This is how much I had left. Not bad at all. That's not too much yarn left on here. Almost got like an even spin. I never know how much I'm spinning when I'm doing singles, you know? So one bobbin is always slightly off depending on how thin you spin it and the inconsistencies in the spin, which of course I still have inconsistencies even after spinning for about 8 months or so, but not too bad. Here is how it looks. So pretty. I am going to wind this onto a niddy noddy now and then wet finish it. Also, I bought this wooden niddy noddy. It's much smaller than my PVC pipe one. As you can see, I knew it was going to be a little bit smaller and I thought it would work, but I wound up one of my older yarns and tried to put it into a hank. This is what it looks like. What is this? It's the worst thing ever. I guess my spins are just way too big to be wound onto here and then put into a hank. This is over 200 yards. So yeah, now I need to find a niddy noddy that is just a little bit bigger. Yay, fun. So I will be using my handy dandy PVC pipe one that seems to do the job. It's just a little bendy sometimes and I'm just afraid it's gonna break all the time. So that is why I wanted to get a wood one, and eventually I will find a wood one that is this size or around this size. Okay, here it is. Can you see how the pipes are bending? That has been a little bit of my issue here. This one's really bad, but it's all on here. I'm gonna take it off. And now we're gonna go to the kitchen. So I'm gonna let this soak for about 15 minutes. Make sure it is all the way saturated. While that's soaking, I'm gonna show you what's going on out here. I do have a row cover on here because it is still a bit chilly during the nights and some of the days. But look at this. We have chamomile starting to sprout, and there is also basil starting to sprout. I don't see any parsley or oregano yet, but that's exciting. Cannot wait to drink some fresh chamomile tea. I also wanted to show you my new potting up station. I just built it last week. It's so cute and it's perfect. I've always wanted one of these so bad, and I definitely needed one because I don't have any storage out here on my balcony. This is currently holding all of my gardening tools that I use out here. It has some pretty good space to store things. I think I'm gonna be actually putting these pots in here and they fit perfectly. Wow. So far, this is how it's looking. I built it myself. I got it off of Amazon. I'll link it in the description if you want to check it out. And it wasn't too bad building, actually. It went by pretty fast, especially if you use a drill. I definitely recommend that. I don't have like a giant balcony, so this is actually the perfect size. It looks big on camera, but it's not too big, I don't think. I would say it's pretty perfect for this space. Over here I have grape hyacinths. They got a little toasty, but they're doing well now and they're starting to grow, which is so exciting. I can't wait to see what they look like. These are called sun stars. I found them at Trader Joe's. They're so beautiful, stunning. Some of them are either opening up or they're closed a little bit because it's chilly, but I just thought they were so cool and unique. Love them. As for these flowers, they're doing pretty well. I have a few that are starting to bloom. This one, my dog got to, of course. He doesn't eat them, he just loves to tear the petals off, which is so annoying. It would have been so beautiful, but oh well, we have more coming up. Pansies are doing okay. It is like 50 degrees out and maybe it got down to 40, low 40s last night, so it's still a little chilly out here. So I wrung all of the water out and I pressed it in a towel. And now I'm going to be kind of setting the twist by snapping it between my hands, rotating it, continuing to snap. Then I'm gonna grab a hanger and hang it to let it dry overnight. And then we'll see how it looks tomorrow morning, hopefully dry. This yarn is finished finally. I wound it onto the Niddy Noddy and I've already counted it. It is 310 yards. I'm actually so amazed by that. It did take forever to get on to the Niddy Noddy. I was standing there forever. Let's go ahead and take it off the Niddy Noddy and then I'm going to weigh it. See how much it weighs. Very excited to see that. Here it is up close. The majority of it is blue, but there's like some blue green in there and I love it. I think it's so pretty. I think it turned out really well. I like the weight of the yarn. I think it's pretty consistent also. Now I'm going to put it into a hank and I'm just gonna tell you now that my hank making skills are not good at all. Okay, not bad. This one actually hanked up pretty nice. So pretty, wow. Now let's weigh it. 101, even. That's really awesome. I didn't lose too much fiber, which is really great because sometimes it breaks a lot and then I end up losing so much extra fiber. So 101 is great. This yarn is 70% merino and 30% tussa silk, which is silk from wild silkworms. And the colorway is in Aquarius. It's from Blazing Star Ranch, which is a local fiber store in Denver, where I live. And I did finish a cross stitch project, so I wanted to show you the final results. This is stitched on the hand dyed Ada that I dyed myself. It is framed, but it's not like done yet. Here's what it looks like in the frame. I love the Aida cloth. I think it turned out really well. I think you can still see the design, which is really good. I didn't want any colors to blend in too much. I wanted them to pop out a little bit more, and I think they do. Here is what the Aida looks like. It is kind of brownish purple. Yeah, that's kind of how to describe it. It's a little bit more purple in person than what the camera is picking up, but I just need to trim it and secure the back, and then I can hang it on my wall. So exciting. I love it. I think it's so cute. This pattern was from Colorfully Sarah. I will link it in the description if you want to check that out. And I guess I will show you what I'm currently working on. I've been working on this for months. It's kind of been my background project. This is a portrait of my dog, Sal. I will link this pattern also in the description. It is from Etsy. So cute. I'm working on the color and the frame, and I've kind of messed up the frame a little bit, so don't look at it. I'm gonna redo it at the end when the whole frame is done around him, but some part was looking too straight and not rounded, and I tried to round it. I haven't done the other side. It's a mess. Don't look at it too closely, please. But here he is, so handsome. I'm still trying to figure out the eyeball situation so it doesn't just blend into his whole head. So that's a work in progress. And I have some nature-y news. I got a bird feeder with a camera for my balcony. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It took like a week to get the birds to come, and I was a little frustrated because I was like, where are they? Where are the birds? So I'm gonna show you some bird clips that I've gotten so far. I've only gotten house finches and a black-capped chickadee this morning, which was very exciting. Their colors are so amazing, but not only that, the male finches, which are the more colorful ones, have brought their mates, and I think that's so cute. I love it. So I will probably be showing off more bird footage in the future because it's so exciting. I love them so much. And I think that is it. That's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye. Go.